Love smarter, not harder. Today's question. For the past 2 years, I've been thinking of relocating to Florida. About 6 months ago, I made the decision to relocate once my son finished the school year. I've been divorced 5 years and single since then. But a couple of weeks ago, I reconnected with a colleague who told me he divorced about 4 months ago after 18 years of marriage. We've been spending some time together, not much, since he has kids and I have my son with me full time. However, the times we do spend together are amazing. I'm now having doubts of moving to Florida, and I'm thinking if I should stay put. I'm just not sure if he's ready for a relationship since he just got divorced in November of 2020. I'm not sure if I'm the rebound girl, if he's just having fun, or where this is headed. So when it comes to divorce and relocating, my main concern is always for the children. So here you're talking about moving your boy away from his father, and it sounds like you have full-time custody. So maybe he and his father don't have a relationship because of whatever went on with your marriage. But that's my first concern. And normally, yeah, if someone's just out of an 18-year marriage, it's reasonable to think, as you're thinking, like, oh man, am I just the rebound girl and I don't want to get all excited about something if he's just getting out of something and not really ready for a legit relationship. But that being said, I know that oftentimes people emotionally leave a marriage way before the divorce happens. He may have emotionally left this 18-year marriage 10 years ago and stayed with it longer for the sake of the children. So he may actually be ready and capable of having a legitimate relationship. It's just too soon to tell because it's only been a couple weeks that you guys have been seeing each other. But I don't blame you, because when you meet someone that you're excited about, and you said you've been single 5 years, so you haven't met anyone in those 5 years, it's understandable to go, wait a minute, a great guy like this doesn't come along every day, so maybe I shouldn't be moving to Florida. So I totally get where you're coming from with all these questions, and they're very legitimate. But getting back to the kids, the thing is, if you do move to Florida and something happens with you and this guy that you are seeing, and it does start to progress into something legitimate, then you being away from where you are now would cause him to then think about having to leave where you live now, where he lives now, and to be with you in Florida, which then would pull him away from his kids. And so getting back to the kid issue, I don't think that that's a plan. The kids need their father in their lives. That's so crucial, especially when they've gone through a divorce. So those are the concerns that come to mind for me. So again, I wouldn't say like not move to Florida, like don't move to Florida, because of course what's happening with you and this guy, we just don't know if it's going to amount to anything anyway. But at the same time, I can understand that you might be thinking, I don't necessarily want to go. And certainly if it does start to progress, I would recommend you not go, so that you could have this relationship with him and he could also be a very involved father who is around his kids. So those are my thoughts. I can't make the decision for you, but I appreciate where you're coming from, and I hope that my thoughts are helpful.